They're Pinky and the Brain. Narf!
Pinky, are you pondering what I'm pondering?
Well, I think so, Brain. But I think the small ones are called gherkins.
I think so, Brian, but wouldn't you think his movies would be more suitable for children if he changed his name to Jean-Claude Van Damme?
I think so, Brain, but I really prefer Space Jelly. I think so, Brain, but why does a forklift have to be so big if it only lifts forks?
No, Pinky.
Oh, Brain. Boy.
Hi, Daddy. Happy Father's Day. I just found a 6-leaf clover, so while I make this video, I guess you have all the luck in the world. I feel like I've made this video like 6 times already, but I like so badly want to be funny and whatever, but I feel like I think of a couple different things when I think of you, and one of them is we were outside picking weeds from the front bricks, and I don't even remember what it was, but I was telling you something and you just let me talk and teach you whatever it was, and I just remember thinking, this is a guy who knows everything, and you were still just open-minded and just listening and let me feel like I was so smart. And then the other thing is I had a dream that you came right to my bedroom door on like a white horse or something. And I'm like, oh, that's so perfect for him because he's always there when you need him, always working so hard with a bright smile, and no matter what it is, you're always there for us. And one of the things recently that always helped me that you said was, we do the most we can, the best we can, and we get to screw the rest. And I don't know, you're just the best dad in the world. I love you.
Hey, Daddy. Happy Father's Day. Growing up with the Pockettes, they've always said, wow, it's like talking to a little Ray. And I think that has something to do with our devilishly good looks. But I think it also has to do with a lot of everything else too. I know I get my humor from you. We've always talked about like the TV shows that we liked and joked about all of the funny shows like Pinky and the Brain and Animaniacs. But I think it's a lot to do with everything else too. You are a very selfless person. You do a lot of very nice things for the people that you love. Even if you're really tired coming home from work playing Monster, or even when I was down in Florida and you were like, if you want to come home, I will fly down and I will bring you home. And that's what you did. I would think it was a holiday weekend, and you flew down to Florida. I picked you up at the airport, and we didn't even like stop for anything else. You kind of just, we drove back to Massachusetts. Took a full day, but you got me home. So selfless things like that, or I hear that a lot from people nowadays, that I do things for other people, and it's very heartwarming. I know that you do get tired from a whole bunch of work, but you still have the energy to help out us when we need you, because you're always there for us. A lot of dads in your generation, I think, coddled kids like me, and as much as I wanted to stay inside in a dress and play with my Barbie dolls, you definitely sent me outside to do things, or have you helped you with things, like building the kitchen, putting windows in, and I think that's definitely made me more of a helpful person rather than just a video game playing person on the couch. But it definitely gives me the comfortability to walk into any situation and feel like, okay, if I don't know how to do this, I'll probably learn, and then I'll be fine with it. And I do love that. You also gave me a great sense of adventure, where I can just love to travel and go around, even if it's by myself, and not be scared to not know that I can't help myself out in any situation. So I appreciate everything that you turned me into. I love you very much. Happy Father's Day.
Hi, Dad. Happy Father's Day. We love you.
One of my favorite memories of you is when we were kayaking up north and mine was getting a little full of water. I know you're going to know the story now that I let the cat out of the bag. But you and I were like, all right, let's pull over and empty out the water because it's flooding. So we empty out the water, and as soon as I went to get back in the kayak, off I went again into the water, flipped upside down, and we could not even get our shit together. We were laughing so hard. My kayak's like floating down the river. Mom and the rest of everybody are down in the trenches, whitewater rafting, and we are just cracking up. I'm hanging onto your kayak, and we can't get our shit together because we were laughing so hard. And that to me is like, you know, not only are you the most dependable, incredible, I'm gonna fix this and figure it out and be there for you kind of dad, you're also our best friend, you know, and someone who we can talk to about life's crazy things and how weird it is and black holes. And, you know, we can call you to grab breakfast during the weekend. And, you know, it's those like special moments that I always think about with you that just, it just makes, it's like what everybody always wishes that they had as a dad. You know, it's not just somebody who is a disciplinarian or just a fun dad, you know, who just shows up when they want to have fun. You're both of those things. You are through and through always there for us. You always have our back. You're always there to help us when we're in trouble. Always there to talk us off the ledge when we need someone to bring us down to earth. And, you know, you taught us strength and resilience by being strong and resilient. And as your daughter, I think I'm just so blessed to not only see this strong, sturdy dad, but I also get to see this fun, adventurous, like silly human being, just like me. I love you. I cannot believe I get to be your daughter. You are the world's most incredible dad. We love you to the moon. I hope you have the best day, Dad.
Happy Father's Day, Daddy-O. Growing up, there was always one piece of advice that you always told me that I never really took, and that was to blow just one test or to fail just one exam. And while I never took that advice, I knew that there was a deeper meaning behind it, and that was no matter what, through accomplishments or through failures, that you would love me, that you would be there by my side no matter what happened, and we would get through it together. And you have shown me that over the years many times, not just in saying the advice, but when you flew me to California because I was afraid of a flight, or when you drove to Maine in a rainstorm because I was stressed and studying and forgot my book, or when you had planned to pick Finn up for Christmas because I was nervous about him being alone, to when you would come home exhausted after work, but you would still play Monster with us, or you would let us read you a book before you fell asleep, or while you were falling asleep. There are so many examples of all the things that you have done for all of us and have loved us through. And we know that through anything in life, accomplishments or failures, that you're there by our side, and you're our number one fan. You are absolutely the best dad in the world, and we love you so much. Thank you for everything that you have done for us. Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day, Sutu. I hope you have a good Father's Day. I love that you make me laugh, and I love that you're my Sutu. Sutu.
Shoot, dude, where does he take you? On the what? He take you on the tractor.
Yeah. Boo-boo.
Shoot, do.
Sutu.
Focus.
Say yes. Say no. It's down.
Put me down. Say Brutus.
Yeah.